Good morning, guys. I had a heck of a time getting on this morning. Every time I tried to go live, my computer acted funny, so hopefully we're good to go now. I am going to share this over on the creative group. If you're not a member of my creative group, I have a private group that is just for sharing, and it's really cool. You can share, and I can share, and together we can inspire each other with our Stampin' Up! Stuff, which is really cool. Alrighty, so I can see you. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. I have a whole bunch to talk about this morning. First of all, this is the cool triangle box. This one is by Mimi Miller. Mimi is a very good friend of mine. She comes down from Maine to my retreat, and she came to the August retreat, and she was my secret Santa. I did all Santa themed projects at that particular retreat, and I love to be Santa Claus. Like, I really do love to give gifts. So anyway, every time I sat down, I had a big surprise waiting for me. I have somebody trying to send me my live. There we go. Okay. So hi, good morning, Ella. So last week I said that I would raffle off a stamp set if we had people that shared my video. So I think we should make some raffle slips. There were 4 people that shared the video that I could see. Now, if I can't see it, I can't put you in the raffle, but everybody that I could see, I'm going to enter you right now. I just need to grab a pen. Ready? Give me 1 second. Coming right back. So we're raffling off that stamp set that I did with a $50 order while I was gone to Florida. So there were 4 people, and I registered which one you had. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I think number 4 was Patrice. Ella, I don't know if you remember your number, but it's all good. We'll draw those in a minute. I wanted to show you, we had a team meeting on Sunday. People who are on my team, we gather together, and the long distance, it's kind of hard, but we still try to get together. This time slot was geared for my team, and we meet this time every Tuesday. And actually, I missed something. I gotta open with a sip of coffee. So we're gonna do the creative videos first here, and then we will shut the camera off, and we'll go over to the team for the team stuff, because they ask me all sorts of questions like, where do I get started, and what do I charge, and you know, things like that. So we do the business stuff on that page, and I decided that since I'm really good about the Tuesday at 10 spot, that I would switch from Friday to Tuesday. So this will be every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, unless something crazy pops up, like doctor's appointments for parents or whatever. But okay, so we had our team meeting this week, and the swap theme was Santa. And I wanted to show you a few of the items. This one is by my friend Diane, and she helps me every Monday. I don't know what I would do without her. I'm like Humpty Dumpty. She puts me back together again, you know. But she found this cute template online. Maybe I'll figure out how to make it, but I'm gonna guess that it would be easy to make with the envelope punch board or the bag punch board. Really, really cute. And oh, this one is cool. And I was afraid I was gonna break it because mine's a little bit tight. But this candy bar is on a string, and you actually pull it out. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Woo! And then when you slide it back in, the string goes back in. So it helps you get the candy bar out of the package. I love that. I love kinetic stuff. So this one, my good friend Julie, Julie signed up to be a demonstrator, and this is her first swap. Now, this is the bag punch board, and it's really cool. It comes off the envelope in 2 pieces. and it's still on the clearance rack. It was originally $40, and I think it's like 22, 23, I don't know. But it's still available. And what cute paper. This is the paper I used for the team meeting. So Julie and I were on the same wavelength. Let's see what else we have. So I love the theme Santa, like my little dogs. Somebody got me that at retreat. I think that was Diane. Okay. So this one was by Linda Casaubon. Linda did a money holder. So she used, I think, the envelope punch board, and then she embossed the front to make a cute pouch. And Linda's card, isn't it pretty? I like, she stuck the green and the white together and then embossed it all in one thing. I love swaps because it gives me so many ideas. This one is Christine Crutcher, and Christine teaches classes at my retreat. She does the samplers. She does them. I don't actually do the samplers, so it's kind of cool. We build each other up there. But she has this beautiful, clean and cute style. I love her stuff. So that Santa, yay! And I didn't get one of Lynn's ones, but she had one that that she swapped with, and this one, it had boots, and it was kind of strung from the car. I didn't get one of those, but it was really cute. And that one's mine. I'm going to put mine to the side because I swapped with new stuff because I had it. This is Christine Kilburn. And oh, Elaine. Elaine just started teaching classes in town. She did one at a massage place. I think it's pretty cool. This one, the designer paper does all the work because, like, this was that Santa paper, and you literally just cut it out of the designer paper. She stamped a sentiment. Really, really cute. Really simple. Oh, who did this? I hate it when I can't remember whose card is what. Well, I love this card. It's beautiful, and it's simple, and it's totally my style, and it has Santa on it. I mean, hello. And then these two guys, tell me they are not, like, they didn't call each other, right? This was James and Jen Perry. They're super talented. I love the belt on the end in Santa. I know they're backwards, but then when I flip the camera to show you today's project, you'll have... Oh, so now that my bucket's empty, maybe we should do that raffle, and then I'll go figure out who won. But if you won, because I labeled the thank you for sharing your number, blah, 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 make sure that you let me know. So Prize Patrol, woohoo! Okay, so the second person from last week that shared my video, you get the stamp set that I showed last week. Oh, I can't remember the name. Hang on. Let me grab it. I wish I had an assistant here. Warm-hearted. Whoop. So, number 2, you got the warm-hearted stamp set. So we'll get that in the mail to you. Just get me an address. And Ella, was that you? Might have been your number. I have to look. It'll be good. I gave that for free with any $50 order while I was away in Disney, but I've extended it through today's promotion. Today's the 3rd part of that 6-day sale. So I'll be sending that out when I get off the lives. Oh, and my swap card. Okay, so my swap card, I used the new guy, the guy set from the Occasions catalog. I just announced yesterday that we're going to change the team meeting, which is December 16th, into a quarterly event. So this is one of the sets that we'll be using. You get 4 cards. For 4 different stamp sets. So a total of 16 projects, 4 projects that you can use in classes coming up in January, February, March, and so on. So it'll, if you have time to come out, or if you want to get the kit in the mail, it will give you the opportunity to get your classes planned. So this week's product of the week, whoop, glimmer paper. Now I did do the clear glimmer paper on the product of the week, but I just have to show you this stuff. And it's the one that I grabbed because I want to work with the gold today. But, oh my gosh, ready? I'm going to stand up. It doesn't come off. Oh, and there's no plastic backing. So this new glimmer paper in all 4 colors, it's the best stuff ever. Hi, Julia. So this, it doesn't come off at all. And it punches really easy. It doesn't wreck your punches, which I love. Okay. So I'm gonna start, I wanna make Santa's belt, and I just thought maybe we would do the scallop circles. I had some squares on the table and it wasn't working out, so. But I'm gonna take the small glimmer circle punch. Oh, it's hard to do it up in the air like that. And my eyes are all watery like I'm emotional and I'm not. Okay, ready? Boop. So there's the belt that we'll use for Santa's belt. It's kind of big. I don't know. I might have to change it on the last project, but that's what we're going to use for that. So when I did this project, so I showed you Mimi's, right? Mimi did this one, and she actually wrote out the directions for me. So I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'll post it in the thread here, and then I'll probably even blog it because it's that cool. But when I did it, I changed it to blue and added some glimmer paper, and I put a gift in it for my retreat attendees. Now, there's a big joke. In August, the power company in town in Billerica was having problems with the power, and the lights went out for like 2 hours. So the whole room, without missing a beat, they all flipped on their cell phones. Diane actually was sitting beside me. She had a flashlight and she lit up like half the room. But we all just kept going. Nobody complained. It was the best. So for this last retreat, I got these cute table lights, and they're magnetic, and the light turns on. So that's what I put in my little light box. But this week I have a craft fair in Dracut, or well, it's in Lowell at my daughter's school. She goes to St. Michael's in Lowell. My eye is watering. I must have some dust or something. I have a dust allergy. Anyway, this week I have to do a craft fair, and I thought that this would be really cute with some Ferrero Rocher. Oh, those lights, you know, they don't make them anymore. I actually had them laminated with my Stamp Your Heart Out. And actually, anybody that shares my video this week, I will send you, so I'll do a raffle like I did this week for last week. So number 2 gets last week's gift. Whatever number gets drawn next week will get this cute, adorable box with one of the lights from Retreat in it. So I'll make sure it works because, you know, they're a little persnickety. But yeah, no, they don't make them anymore. But I did have them engraved and everything. I love Retreat. I love spoiling people. It was just one of those fluky things. And the company that I did business with, they were late. So I didn't get to use them for the retreat that I intended them for, which was funny because that was the retreat that the lights went out. But so I wouldn't actually recommend them just saying. All right, so this is the share the video prize for this week. Go ahead and share it. Leave me a comment that you shared it, and then when I get off the video, I'll give you a number for next week. And between now and next week, you can earn your spot by sharing this video. And I'll send you a handmade, there's nothing little about the light you shine. I love that. And I love that it was a light inside the box. I'm such a dork. Okay. So Mimi, after she gifted me, she was my secret Santa at that retreat in August. She gifted me this, which was like a template. And I wanted to make it my own. I wanted to make it easy to remake it. So I did a little modifications on my scoreboard. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what I came up with. So we're going to do a little bit of measuring, and I'm actually going to cut these pieces. All I have on the table is some white paper and some black paper, some buttons, and some ribbon, and we're going to have some fun. So, all right, don't get dizzy. Here we go. I'm going to flip the camera. Oop, I didn't bring my clip down. In my studio, I didn't have a place to clip onto my clip, so I built a box. My husband came home one day, and I am up on a chair with a screw gun. He's like, give me that. Like I can't handle a screw gun. I love to build stuff. Okay. So much information. Ugh. All right, I am going to flip the camera, potentially. All right. Oh, and Julie's here. Julie's had the coolest swap. I want to show them again. She used the bag punch board, and this one is in the current clearance rack on a big discount. So you can double dip and get the sale today and your... Okay, so here we go. So these are the directions, and now we can see them because they're face up. So we're going to cut a rectangle 8.5 by 4.5. Well, that's nice and easy. So I'm going to pull in my Stampin' Up! Paper cutter. We did this last week. Ooh, there, we're all on the table now. And I'm going to go sideways because you guys can see it, hopefully. That light has kind of a glare, so I'm going to stand there. I got to make sure that my paper cutter is unlocked. We changed the blade on this last week here. And so the paper is already 8.5 this way, so I'm just going to cut it at 4.5. Okay. So then we're going to score it at 4.25. I'm sorry. Yeah, 4.25, just like a card. Nice. So we'll score it at 4.25. Now, we got to mark the short side at 2.5. So I'm going to put this back on the paper cutter and I'm going to make a mark with my score at 2.5. See the little mark here? So there's like a little mark there. That doesn't look like half though. Oh. That's because it's supposed to be 2.25. Let's see. Let me make another mark. That's hysterical. Only when you're live. Trying to talk to people on a video. That's silly. We'll do the other side first, and then it'll be easy to copy. All right, so I made a little mark at 2.25 this time. Oopsie, that's the 2.5. I'm glad that I noticed in it. Can you see that? Okay. Well, then I sort of started to get resourceful. I have a scoreboard here, and you see the big black line here? I made that with a Sharpie, and I just picked a line. It happens to be 11, but I wanted to make sure that my score lines were straight, and this makes it so much easier. So this is the line that it's 2.25 where I made the mark, and then I just score down that spot and connect the lines. So there's the mark and there's where it ends. So I'm connecting, whoop, and you got to make sure you're on the line. That would be helpful. Let's see. So you kind of do it visually, which is sort of my game. I love like less measurements and more visual. Okay, so there's my first triangle, and when I fold this back, it's just going to come together like that. And then I have another little mark right here that I made with my score blade. And I'm going to connect where the score line ends. Hopefully you're getting this. It's a little hard to see on the red. I thought the red would stand out more, and it's just a tiny bit difficult to see. But I made 40 of these little boxes before retreat. Okay. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use Mimi's template. So once you have one made, you can kind of figure out, I'm going to show you here so you can see it. It's probably a 1/2 inch down, but you want to make a mark where the holes are on both sides so you know where to punch. And I'm going to grab a punch. Of course. This is the first one I grabbed, okay. Hopefully it's not a heart or something. Let's see. Oh, so this one you put in underneath to hold the paper in place. And then punch the hole. And then to make sure that the hole is in the same spot, just fold your paper in half and go back in. And you can kind of see like you watch the plunger. So you watch where the plunger goes and you punch again so that it's in the same place so that when you tie your ribbon, even if it's not perfectly straight, it's going to be fine. Okay, so there's my triangle. All right, so I think that we should decorate this guy. First of all, ta-da! I found these at Walgreens. They're like my favorite candy. So I'm gonna put these in for the craft fair on Saturday. Oh, I can't get the box cover up. All right, that's all right. Ready? How many do you think I should put in? Like 3, 4? I don't know. Let's see how many fit. All right, so I'm gonna take my box here. Oh, look, they're perfect. Okay, that looks a little funky to me. So it's okay if it's not lining up perfect. You can kind of eyeball it and then go back in if it's not. That just one side. Isn't that funny? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a piece of ribbon. Oh, what color ribbon should we put on? I can't make these decisions on the fly. They're all so pretty. Oh, silver. I don't want silver. We'll go with the black. Because I did gold glimmer paper for the belt, right? So I'm going to take a piece of ribbon. Sorry, I went off frame now. And I'm going to cut it so that it has like a little strand on it. Like that. And then I'm going to tie it through the hole. So it gives me like something to hold on to while I go through that bitty hole. But it's going to make it nice and easy to tie up. Oh, geez. I'm so special. All right, so you get one side of the box and then you get the other side of the box. Don't be like me. You got to get both sides. All right. Good. So now we've got the first side tied up, and then we can figure out how much candy will fit in there. Oh, maybe just 2. They're awesome, though. That's my favorite candy. If you didn't know that about me. There ain't a Ferrero Rocher that I haven't met that I don't love. Let's see. Hazelnuts. So, I've gone through all 4 holes. And that's the only fussy part, like just getting the ribbon in. But now I can pull this through. It's still attached to the roll. And then I'll just tie them up. It's really simple. And actually, I think Hershey Kisses might fit better. So I might change my... Oh, look what I did. Okay, so don't do this. So I would like one side that wraps around the front. So I think I'm actually going to take it apart again. Because let's get it right. And the side with the runner is the side that I'm going to pull out. But I want my ribbon to go through the same side at the same time so that it like one side is definitely the front. So this side would be my front. Sheesh. So I'm going to go through this paper. So don't be like me. Like I said, I did that on purpose so that I could show you what not to do. Did you notice that? Too funny. Okay. And this is still loosey-goosey, so it's easy to pull it off and make it right just visually before you seal it all up. And I think the Ferrero Rocher are too big for this, so I'm going to have to come up with another box for those. How about we can put some nuggets in there instead. There's plenty of chocolate in my house, and it's funny because I don't eat it. I just craft with it. Here we go. All right, and then we'll just Oh yeah, you can fit way more nuggets in there. Okay. But you can put anything in here. Like I said, I put that light in there. I'm going to move this out of the way. Much better. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? I really thought that the Ferrero Rocher would fit. I guess I'll have to eat one instead. All right, silly. All right, I'm going to bring in the paper cutter because I want to make a belly band, well, or just a strip. I'm going to cut a bit of a strip off. Now, what's cool about this paper cutter is you have a measurement on this side too. So, I don't know, half, let's go 3/4. I want a 3/4 inch strip. And I'm gonna grab some liquid glue, I think. Liquid glue is one of my favorite glues. It's great when you're making boxes, but you don't want to use a ton. I use the dot method, so I just put a little dot and a dot and a dot. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kim. It's so nice to see everybody. All right, so I'm gonna kind of just lay that on top of my 3 dots and let it set up for a second. And then I'll take my box and flip it over. Oops, it moved because I didn't wait. I have no patience. Have a little patience, Selene. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second. But you see how this is sizing up. I don't know about this. Well, it's kind of cute, actually. All right. The easiest way would probably be to flip it over and look at it from the bottom to find where the end is. There we go. And then, like I said, I threw some buttons on the table. I thought, ooh, here, let me hit the... I've covered my buttons. Might be time for some more coffee. Ah, they're behind the chocolate. What color should we use? Let's see. The green. It's kind of funny that the pink takes on the red very nicely. So I'm just going to stick the item to the glue dot. You never want to touch a glue dot with your fingers because it makes it less sticky. You just stick the item to the glue dot and lift. That'll be a cute way to use these buttons. Oh, and look at how red they look. That's really cool. And then maybe, I don't know, is Santa all dressed up for the big day? We'll take a pearl and stick it in. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and then I think, well, now I don't like the buckle. Isn't that the way? All right, let's find a different color buckle. We're gonna go back to the other color. Let's see what I have here in my arsenal. Well, this is a 3/4 inch strip, so I grabbed the 3/4 inch punch and a 1/2 inch punch. Let's try and go backwards and see if that one looks better. Now that we added the pearl, the gold doesn't look right, so sorry, I'm trying to line this up. So you always punch the smaller thing first, and you can make a belt buckle out of anything. You could make it out of ovals or circles or squares or whatever you happen to have on hand. That's a little better. And then maybe I'll put like a little strip on the finished projects to make like the actual buckle thing that goes through. But wicked cute. And you can make these triangle boxes like for anything. I showed you the one Mimi made me. This was the original one. And then I think it has a dimensional stuck to it, but I don't want to mess with it. Good morning, Shannon. And then Nothing Little About the Light You Shine. And then the one that I made for the craft fair. And I'll be making a few of these today just to fill my table with pretty stuff, hoping that I'll get some local people that want to come to classes. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera back and so we can have a chat again. Whew. That's a fun little box. Thank you again to Mimi Miller for, number one, for being my Secret Santa at retreat and giving me this little guy along with a whole bunch of other ones. And thank you to whoever number 2 was. I'll be sending you your free stamp set for sharing the video and leaving me a comment that you shared it. And then there will be another giveaway. And like I said, you'll get the box and the light in the mail for me. So we'll do the drawing next week. We'll give everybody a full week to watch the video and to share it. Isn't that fun? And you can get an extra entry if you make a box, a triangle box, and share it on Creating with Selene. It can be any theme. You could make it Santa. You could make it whatever you want. But I can't wait to see your ideas. So thanks so much for watching today. I'm going to buzz over to my team. They had a few questions for me. And we're going to talk about the quarterly, which is December 16th. You can take it in person or to go. It's 4 complete classes. If you're on my email list, the email should be in your inbox to show up. That class, it takes place on December 16th, and the to-go packets will be in the mail by the 23rd. Demonstrators, the directions come without my name on it, so you can use them in your classes starting in January. And it's 2 full weeks before the big catalog comes out. We have two catalogs. We have an occasions and a celebration. This first event will just focus on the occasions book. So thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. Good morning, Janice. Hi, Christine. Good to see everybody. And I will see you again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. If you have anything that you want me to cover, I love answering questions. So go ahead and fire away if you want to learn to make something. You know, I got the tools here. I could show you. So thanks. Have a great day.